Shatasum. The Whispering Shadows. In the quiet town of Black Hollow, there was an old mansion known as the Holloway House. No one had lived there for decades, but locals spoke in hushed tones about the eerie whispers that floated from its broken windows at night. A young journalist named Daniel, eager to make a name for himself, decided to investigate. He entered the mansion just before dusk, armed with only a flashlight and a notebook. The wooden floor creaked beneath his feet as he moved through dust-covered rooms filled with forgotten relics of the past. As darkness crept in, he heard it, a faint whisper calling his name. Daniel. The voice was soft, almost pleading. He turned sharply, his flashlight flickering. Then he saw her, a woman in a tattered white dress, standing at the foot of a grand staircase. Her eyes were hollow, her face pale as moonlight. "Help me," she whispered. Daniel, frozen in fear, managed to stammer, "Who are you?" The woman lifted a trembling hand, pointing to a locked door under the stairs. Summoning his courage, Daniel forced it open and found a hidden room filled with decayed furniture and old photographs. In the center lay a skeleton wrapped in the same tattered dress the woman wore. A sudden rush of air filled the room, and Daniel felt the woman's presence behind him. "They never let me leave," she whispered before fading into the shadows. The next morning, the townsfolk found Daniel outside the mansion, his hair white as snow, his hands clutching an old newspaper article about a missing woman from 1872. He never spoke about that night, but he never entered Holloway House again. And yet, every night, the whispers continued. Would you like me to refine or expand any part of the story?